Donald Trump. It's just me, Paula Poundstone. I was just playing with the cats. My manager often tells me I need to change something on my comedy podcast, Nobody Listens to Paula Poundstone, because people don't like it. And when I ask how she knows that, she'll say, well, they wrote in on Facebook. And when I ask how many, it's often 2. And one of them might have been her. She is a wonderful manager, but she doesn't understand sample size. And that's what I want to talk to you about. The majority of Americans disagree with you on every single issue right now. You know how you like to say nobody's ever seen anything like it? Well, nobody has ever seen anything like it. I know Lindsey Graham keeps telling you everything you do is great, but you listening to Lindsey Graham is like a farmer taking his soil samples for his cornfield from a potted plant in his living room. Lindsey Graham is to you what an AI plush toy is to a lonely child. You don't seem to know how to gather data. You lick your finger and hold it up in the wind to measure your IQ. You call 911 to see if the paint job in the bedroom is dry. You pee in a cup to measure the death toll from the illegal war against Iran. You know I like you, Donald, but you recently made the jaw-dropping statement that Marco Rubio is the greatest Secretary of State of all time. Are you using a blood pressure cuff to determine that? Or is it based on his Taylor's most recent bowling score? What could the criteria possibly be for such a declaration? Every country on the face of the earth hates us. We've engulfed the Middle East in pointless war. We've all but abandoned Ukraine, who was attacked by Russia, formerly our adversary, who you supposedly befriended, and who has turned out to be supporting Iran, who we attacked. We have caused the biggest oil crisis in the history of that business. I realize that most of the blame for this goes squarely at your cankles, but explain to me what Marco Rubio has done to make anything any better. You added to this odd Marco Rubio praise, saying that Cuba is about to fall and that Marco speaks the language. Did he lead with that in his interview for the job? Yo hablo español? And then you stopped interviewing other candidates thinking, what are the odds of finding another Spanish speaker? Geez, Donald, if that was the skill that tipped the scales, Ms. Loftus, my 8th grade Spanish teacher who couldn't control the class and I think had a breakdown, could have been Secretary of State. And I can guarantee you she would have done a better job. Do you know why I'm so confident? Because she couldn't have done a worse job.